The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
Welcome to our podcast. This is Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Coming to you live from the strip club.
I just thought...
Sexy.
I thought for a second...
Guy loves a strip club.
They wouldn't
Sexy.
do a strip club gig.
Guy loves a strip club.
Sexy.
He likes his sexy ladies and he likes to see them naked.
Well, I'm not going to deny that I don't like the sexy ladies. I will say that I'm not a fan of strip
We
clubs.
saw you there. Stop denying him.
We-
I don't go to the strip
Where
club.
were you at the strip club?
We just walked
No, we were walking past.
we were walking past Calendar Girls on
People?
K Road, and we saw you in there.
People
Just dropping dollar bills.
People are texting and telling me that I'm a weirdo and that I'm not going to find my dream
I
girl in
just
the
wanna put
strip
this
club.
out there.
Don't go.
You're the first person I've ever seen walk up to
No.
a stripper with $5 in coins and be like, "Here you go, love. Put it towards a real job." And then I went sat back down again and just started hollering for your favourite girl.
That
was weird when you did that.
None of this. How'd you guys see us when you were walking past? This is a very
We were
unrealistic
We
story.
were walking past, we saw you, so we came in.
Yeah, we're not on trial here.
Coming
We're
up.
not the one with the strip club edition. We've never even been to the strip club.
Coming up in today's podcast, Chang's cream of the crap. Stop bragging about it. My story about
Guy,
my
your stripper?
testicle.
Oh, right.
That's probably worse.
Did you hear that at the strip club?
And life hacks, one of my favourite segments. Thank you so much for listening.
And we've got a new feature coming up at the end of the podcast.
This
It's
better
called-
not be strip club related.
It's called Guy's Favourite Stripper of the Week.
Play the podcast.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Edge.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint.
Stop bragging about it.
Did something awesome happen to you this week? We want to hear about it. Call us on 0800 The Edge or text us at 3343. Or if you're on Twitter, then all you need to do is use the hashtag GSC Show.
Something awesome happened to me.
What?
I won an award called Sexy. I'm waiting for you to cut me off. Sexiest man in the world.
Congratulations.
Okay, congratulations.
We're very happy for you.
I wish you'd told us about it.
I'm not even feeling that sexy anymore. So I'm not really feeling like New Zealand's sexiest man. I'm feeling more like New Zealand's best man at making up fake emails for himself and voting for himself a million times.
That is probably how you should feel. We got Jody on the phone. Jody, tell us about your brag.
A couple of weeks ago, I went on the Parahoy cruise, which is run by Paramore.
Wow.
So were they actually on this cruise?
They were, they did 2 shows, and they were running around for, 6 days on the boat.
And you got to meet, Hayley Williams and Jeremy and all them?
I didn't get to meet Hayley. I met her boyfriend, Chad, from New Found Glory.
Wow.
Awesome.
But I did see Jeremy around as well.
Oh, that is so cool.
I think Hayley steers the boat on that cruise.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a dodgy one. She's not qualified to captain a big ship.
Oh, no, but she's amazing.
Oh, we're glad you had a good time, Jody. Liz, what would you like to brag about?
I got an awesome job today, which I never thought in a million years I'd ever get.
What's the job?
Wicked.
I'm PA
Awesome.
for a big company.
Oh, good. No, that's cool. It's nice. Good money?
Yes, very
Yeah.
good money. And considering I've been driving trucks for the last 13 years, it's quite a...
Wow.
And get off. You
It
can
is-
get off the road.
So are you moving out of truck driving and into a corporate world?
Yeah, I am.
That's so
why
exciting.
I thought I'd never ever get it.
Congratulations. That's fantastic.
Are you
Thank you.
Are you the most excited, Liz, that now you can go to the toilet whenever you want? You don't have to just pull over where the nearest toilet is and hold it as long as you can?
Or use an E2 bottle.
Absolutely. Or get bragged to by co-workers who use Powerade bottles.
Yeah.
Yes, that'd be awesome. Congratulations, Liz. Daniel, what would you like to brag about?
Well, it did happen about 2 years ago, but I still feel like this should be bragged about.
Okay, this should be good.
Awesome.
Basically, I got a letter from Les Patterson, who's the area commander for North Shore Police, because I helped them solve 8 burglaries by chasing down a robber.
Wow.
So
That's
I
awesome.
thought that was pretty cool, and I got a letter which I framed, but no one else wants to see it.
So you're using it in the show to brag. Well, that's the whole idea of the feature, mate, that you can
You
cross and brag
solved
about this.
8.
Exactly. So if you put this on the podcast and stuff and spread it around, that'd be good.
Oh, no.
Okay,
You'll
all right,
be on the
Daniel.
podcast,
We
yeah.
will do that, and I'm so glad that after 2 years you finally got to brag about that again.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's
It's so cool.
He's a real hero.
These are so much better than my brags.
Yeah, it's better than voting for yourself to win a Sexiest Man competition.
Yeah, he's done something worthwhile with his life.
Oh, God.
Archibald, what do you want to brag about?
Well, I would like to brag about the cougar that I hooked up with last night at the pub.
Oh, yeah. Now, when we're talking cougar, Archibald, I'm going to call you Archie for short. How old are you?
23.
And how old is she?
40.
Whoa!
Anytime you straddle a double decade age gap, it's something to brag about. You're in
I
your
know,
20s.
that's legend day.
Yeah, you've done well, mate.
Legend.
It was so legend,
Self-described
Archibald.
legend, eh?
Yeah, you're a legend if she's hot, I suppose.
Yeah, was she? Or
She
did-
was.
Oh,
Yeah, okay,
that's
Yes,
good.
she was.
Yeah, good
Didn't
on you.
feel like you were going home with your mum then.
Oh, he never thought about
He
that at
didn't
the
say
time.
no, so maybe he was.
Can I just say that I think it's awesome when it's a young dude and an old woman, but I feel like it's creepy the other way around. Is it
Yeah.
not? If it was a 23-year-old woman who hooked up with a 40-year-old man, I'd be like, ugh.
Ugh, predatory.
Yeah, but I feel like that's awesome. Is that sexism from me, though? Is it reverse
It's
sexism?
just judgmental.
It's everybody's judgmental like that. I wouldn't really care.
But when it's a dude, you're just like, high five, high five.
All right, some more.
Hey, Paul, what are you bragging about?
Generally, when I go out, I brag that I'm friends with Clint and Roberts. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, everyone just tells me to shut up, and they don't really know who he is. So.
You mean our Clint?
Yeah, you're Clint. Yeah,
We just need to make that clear because people listening don't know either.
Is this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
this
no.
is this Paulie as
They
in?
know who Guy Williams is, but not Clint. So.
Oh, good.
Yes, I'm
Just-
someone.
Just claim Guy, then Paul.
He doesn't know, guy. He's stuck with me.
It doesn't
Is
matter.
this-
He can pretend.
Is this Fat Paulie from the rugby team?
Oh!
What a sad guy. This is why no one knows who Clint is. He's very unfriendly and calls his friends
Fine,
back.
he matched me on Tinder last night, so.
Oh! Smackdown!
Hey, Paul, while you're here and you're bragging about being friends with Clint, got any dirt for us you'd like to share?
Hey, careful.
I better not, eh?
Oh, you big pussy, come on.
Just that he just to Guy though, he does try as hard as he says with his girl. So we don't see him very often since he got a girlfriend. So
Oh, that's lovely.
He's changed, has he, Paul?
oh, absolutely.
Clint's gone red in the face. He's blushing.
Don't worry about it, Paul. He's batting well above his weight. It won't last.
Oh no, we know that. We remind him all the time.
Hey, thanks for your call, mate. You're a bloody hypocrite.
Yeah, cheers.
Now,
See you, mate.
go do some bloody work.
Yeah, I should probably do some work actually.
Oh, good. All right.
We've got some weird texts from the text machine, which is blowing up. I won a gold medal and an MVP trophy in primary school 5 years ago, but I've been too embarrassed to even mention it to anyone.
That's the idea of the feature. We're
Brag
here to hear
about it now.
Yeah.
Here's a crazy one that will blow your mind. Someone's texted saying, this might not be true, they pulled Clint's grandmother out of her burning house.
Oh my god.
And it made the front page of the local paper. Is that true, Clint?
Oh my god, if it's the right person, then yeah, it is true. Yeah.
Her name was Mrs. Tracy?
Yeah, that's my grandma, yeah.
Yeah.
That's her neighbours. They're incredible people. They kicked in the front door and pulled her out of the house when it was on fire.
Wow.
They went into the fire and, like, superheroed her and actually pulled her out of it. Wow, okay, I don't know which one of you texted in, but thank you for that. Thank you for saving my grandma's
That
life.
blows my
That is
mind.
so amazing.
Yeah.
No one can top that. I think that's the end of the feature.
Nah.
Let's call it on that then.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint. Edge.
Chang's here. Hello, Chang.
Hello. Oh, hello.
Hello, Chang.
Oh, God.
Every
I had
week.
to switch it because I never know which one of these microphones is working week to
Clint,
week, so I change it and then...
You're having Friday-itis. He's just ready for
What's
the weekend.
Friday-itis, Chang?
He's just ready for the weekend.
I feel like you learnt it from like a Maggi soup ad or something like that.
Is there a Chinese
That's
remedy for
3:30
Friday-itis?
Ooh,
What's that noise?
Sorry, guys, that was my speaker.
What's
So-
so, now?
I was watching something.
So, in case you haven't noticed, Chang is here for his weekly wrap-up of things that have happened on our show.
I try to keep it under 3 minutes. I achieved that this week.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 57 seconds.
Why is it that every week when we're about to play Cream of the Crap, you have to give us a time code of how long it was?
Just in case
people
people-
outside of radio don't care how long the time code is.
Just in case people's like, I'm not going to sit through all this. Less than 3 minutes. Some people
Well,
can
it's
sit through
short.
Chang, don't set it up like that. Just be like, this is so compelling, you're going to want to listen to all of it.
Honestly.
The slogan for our radio show should be, it's short and it won't waste too much of your time in your life.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint, it'll be over soon.
Probably will be the rate we're bloody going. We can't even turn the mics on.
These are the best bits of the week.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint's Cream of the Crap.
Welcome to another edition of Cream of the Crap. During the week, Clint and Sharyn was giving Guy Williams on air.
Someone's texted and say, Clint, sorry mate, that idea already exists.
Damn
and
it.
It exists at Showgirls. which I'm guessing is a strip club. So sorry about that, mate.
I'm guessing it's a strip club.
I don't know. I've never been there, but I think it might be a strip club. Oh no, it is a strip club.
I
Sorry.
don't know if you guys have been to the new bubble.
I haven't been to that one, but I have been to a strip club. Stop mocking me.
I pretended that I got this text message.
Stop teasing me.
They know me at the door.
Please, you're lampooning me to the nines.
I promise I really was in the garage.
Shut up.
That's worse than joke.
Shut up now.
I'm addicted to strip clubs.
Play. Sorry.
Then later in the week, Sharyn and Clint was giving each other burns on air.
Did you know that there's a statue of Clint in Rotorua?
Is there?
Yeah, it's at your mum's house. Oh, burn!
Statue of me at your mum's house. Oh, burn!
This is the worst burn off of all time.
I was born there. I was
I had
born
sex
on...
with your dad. Oh! Pull the shame curtains.
2 minutes.
At least
Let's
someone-
just...
Oh, I'm your real mum.
Whoa.
Take that, Colleen. Just kidding, Colleen, I love you.
Let's just pretend this bit never happened.
Miguel opened for Bruno Mars' New Zealand concert, and the team was too busy to go and interview him. So we sent Megan from the Weekday of Awesome, and she embarrassed us.
Megan was saying rapper, and Miguel, with her accent, thought he was saying raper, and it got really awkward to the point that Sophie from JJ Mike and Dom's show had to correct him, and the noises that you can hear are Megan snorting.
Please don't.
I thought you said a raper. Annoying rapper.
Don't snort. Excuse him. I'm sorry,
Megan, that is amazing.
One of the trending topics on Twitter this week, things you start to want in your mid-20s.
Mine is pot plants and all of a sudden wanting to grow a whole lot of herbs.
I'm pretty sure young people want to grow herbs as well, and I just want to say this is a family show, and you shouldn't come on here with that filth.
Sharyn had a question for all the men in New Zealand this week. Why are they so unromantic?
Well, there's only got to be one reason for that. It's because New Zealand girls are just too easy these days.
Oh, get off.
Oh, you guys are doing... Oh, but you guys know it's so true.
And finally, Guy Williams was named Sexiest Man in New Zealand this week, and he had a pash with Dom Harvey.
I actually don't know if I can do that.
You've got the different, man. You've got a really well lubricated mouth.
I'm not even going to comment on that.
You can catch the awkward video on our website, theedge.co.nz. And if you've missed anything on our show this week, you can catch it on our podcast. We'll see you all next week.
Guys, Sharyn and Clint on the edge.
Thank you, Chang.
I think my new favourite hobby is mocking Guy about how often he goes to strip clubs. You're a sexpert now.
It's weird because he goes to the strip club so much.
I've been to too many strip clubs, guys.
I've been to all the strip clubs.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the edge.
Or it's time to do life hacks.
Life hack. Entry granted.
That's the noise you'll hear if your life hack is a good one. If it's not, you'll get the failed life hack sound effect.
I've got one for today. Tired or fatigued at work? Tell them that you have diarrhea and then sleep in the toilet. Life hack.
No one's going to question that. That's a really good life hack.
Life hack. Entry granted.
I've got a failed life hack. So I know that this one doesn't work, but when I did it, I thought it did work. Last time I went to Wellington, I needed clean socks because I hadn't done some washing, and I needed some socks to wear that day, so I threw some dirty ones in the bag, and I thought I'd do this at the hotel. Wash them in the sink using, shampoo, hotel shampoo.
Yeah.
Rinse them off. And then put them over the end of the hairdryer and turn the hairdryer on, so it puffs up like a windsock.
Cool.
And you can see, and I know. And you put it on hot, and you can see all the steam radiating off the sock. Was working. Got my phone out to take a picture for Twitter so I could post this life hack. And the time between me not looking at the hairdryer and picking up my phone, the sock caught fire.
Did it not occur to you that the steam you thought was coming off the sock was actually smoke coming from the hairdryer?
It was steam until the sock got too dry.
Life hack. Life not hacked. No entry permissible.
I've got a semi-life hack. If you are shaving your legs and you want your legs to be a little bit softer, instead of using shaving foam or shower gel, use conditioner.
Whoa! Would that work on a man's face?
I don't know. I'm not a man.
I've kind of tried.
You could
something.
try it.
I've tried something like that before, and it was pretty hard going.
Quite a bloody mess, was it?
It wasn't bloody, but it was not comfortable as well.
Okay, but for Sharon's one,
Entry granted.
Yes!
on the phones.
Hey, Jen, what is your life hack?
It's if you have a splinter, you make up paste with baking soda and water and stick it on there and wait about 10-15 minutes and the splinter just pops out.
Oh my god, like a homemade drawing cream.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Do you know what? I heard one very similar to this week, Jan, and it's the same with aspirin. You do the exact same thing, and then you put it on pimples, and it makes your pimples go away.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah, let's swap life hacks.
Who gets splinters in 2014?
People who work with their hands and don't just do stupid radio and television jobs.
like loggers or something like that. People who work in the mill.
Gardeners.
Going down to the mill.
So what was your recipe? Bacon and what?
Baking soda.
And
water.
Oh, I heard
And
bacon.
water.
For all those... For all those splinters you're getting in 2014.
Did you think that Jan just said mix bacon and water to make a paste?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was so excited.
We need a life hack for Clint's brain. Mike, what is your life hack?
Yeah, I've got a good one with regards to mobile phones. So, an example is, you're getting ready to go out for the night, you look at your phone, you don't have much battery left, so you plug it in. If you flick it onto flight mode, it'll charge twice as quick.
No way.
That is so smart.
But then people can't call you when you've got plugged into the wall.
Yeah, but you just...
That's it. So it's really helpful. I'm a sales rep, and I'm always looking at my battery going, shit, it doesn't have much in it. So flick it on flight mode, you get half the battery in no time.
Here's a better idea. Why don't you just power it off?
Well, power it off would be the same thing. So,
if you don't have to, if you put it on flight mode, you have to wait 5 minutes for your iPhone to start again.
Mike, that's a good one. Thank you.
Life hack. Entry granted.
We want as many as we can get.
Another life hack from that guy is call on the phone while you're driving.
Maybe he has a Bluetooth headset, one of those ones that looks like people are talking to themselves. God, those people annoy me.
That's a good one. If you talk to yourself, get a Bluetooth headset and people will think that you're sane. Give me a life hack for that. Come on.
0800 The Edge.
Entry granted. Life hack. Entry granted.
These are life hacks. These are little things you can do to make your life a little bit better. For example, run out of toilet paper, use slices of bread.
That was the one we got last week.
Yeah,
that was good. Oh, it's still
bad.
good.
The guy actually swore by it. He said, "Yeah, my mate done it."
I saw someone say that on Facebook today, saying if run out of toilet paper, use socks.
These are all, I think, jokes. I think.
I would hope
some of them
so.
are good, some of them are not so good. Let's go to the phones.
Jason, what's your life hack?
I have two life hacks.
All right.
Good. Okay, talk it up.
Double life hack.
Yep, double life hack. One is for a hot day if you can't afford air conditioning. All you need is a fan and some ice from the freezer. You just hang a bag of ice in front of the fan, it makes the air cold.
Oh, okay.
But you do need a bucket underneath it, Drip.
Oh, sorry, what was
your
the
tip?
disclaimer?
What's that, sorry?
The last bit that we missed the...
Oh, sorry, you need a bucket underneath it because it drips all the ice melts.
Oh, okay.
Povo air conditioning, life hack.
Yeah.
That's very good. What was the other one, Jason?
The other one is for saving space for blokes. If you're travelling in your toiletries bag, you don't need body wash and shaving foam. You just need a bar of soap.
Oh, that's because you can use that for both.
Are you shaving with a bar of soap?
Your great-granddad didn't walk around with faggy Gillette.
Did you just use the word faggy on the radio?
No, he said great-granddad.
No, he said he didn't walk around with...
Great-granddad.
Yeah,
they think that's daggy.
Oh,
Daggy.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I thought you said...
So you were the one
Freudian
that
slip,
said it,
Clinton.
Clinton. That's a great one, Jason, actually, because people used to, back in the day, wash their hair with soap as well, and they said it was
It's
the
not
best
good
thing.
for you.
No, it's the best thing to use in your... my grandmother was a hairdresser, and she always said washing your hair with soap was the best because it cleaned your hair and didn't take all the natural oils out of your hair.
Your grandmother was a hairdresser and her tip was wash your hair with soap.
Yeah, she said it was the best thing to use.
Was she a successful hairdresser?
She was, actually.
She was a hairdresser when they used to do blue rinse, though.
They still do blue rinse.
Oh!
I'm sorry if two radio hosts think they know better than a couple of hairdressers.
Entry
Hey,
granted.
Clint, I need my thing, life hacked.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, sorry.
You had one, bro.
Okay, here we go. We'll give you the big one. We'll give you the big one.
Life hack. Entry granted.
Sorry, mate. Never should you go without. There you go, Jason.
Are you happy now, Jason?
Thank you.
I love you. Thank you so much for calling. Josh, what's your life hack?
My life hack is if you have no kindling for your fireplace, just use a couple Doritos.
Like Doritos, the chips?
Yep.
Do you use...
Life hack. Entry granted.
Do you use the Mexican ones because they're on fire?
I heard the sweet chili work well.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well.
Is this a joke or a serious idea?
No, it's serious.
Isn't it bad to think that something you put in your mouth as food is that flammable?
Well, it's just like how Coke can get rid of blood. Like,
Yeah, because
When are you getting rid of blood?
From a murder scene when I kill you.
All right.
When I kill you for keep questioning everything I say.
Thank you. Do you want to go to that last one?
We've got...
No, he's gone. His
He's
life
gone.
hack, he
He hates
said
you.
if you get chewing gum in the carpet, use peanut butter. Apparently the oil will get it out. Don't know if that works or not, so we can't give him a life hack granted.
One last life hack from the text machine. The Mother Can promotions, this is from the Mother Drink, where they have a 1 in 5 chance of winning a free one. There's an easy way to bend the tab to see if you're a winner before you buy. Life hack, free mothers for life. That's a great one.
Oh, next.
Play the thing.
Oh, okay.
Life hack. Entry granted.
I don't know if that's a life hack. I think that's stealing.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Itch.
Guy has been whinging at us to get this guy on the phone.
No,
and
I haven't.
You
That's
have
not
so.
true.
You have so. And he's finally on the phone from Shortland Street, second place in New Zealand's sexiest man. He plays TK. Please welcome to the show, Benjamin Mitchell.
Hey.
Thank you for coming.
That's all right. Got to support the underdog, eh? You got to support the little guy in this competition.
TK, sorry to bother you, mate. Do you remember me?
Yeah. You're the guy who turned up. I love it.
So I called you a couple of weeks ago. I called you to...
Yeah, we had a chat and then you turned up.
You
and then you didn't stay and have a chat.
You told me that you were going on the radio.
Our rematch details.
You want to have a rematch? Already?
It's rigged. I told you it was rigged.
It was not rigged.
Last time.
It was not rigged. To be honest, are you saying right now, are you not going to acknowledge my
Don't get
sexiness?
used to my title. Keep it warm for me. I'm coming to get it.
Is this the most embarrassing moment of your career, Ben? Because if I were you, it would be. If I lost sexiest man to Guy Williams, I'd be having a meltdown.
What did I say? I said, this is not right. We're going to have to go and have a chat to the networks here. There's a glitch. There's a glitch in the matrix.
There's definitely got to be one, because, I mean, I even saw on the show that you worked your sexiest man training in because you were pumping weights in TK's lounge on the show.
Some strategically positioned shirtless scenes in the run-ups to the voting week.
But Guy...
that was a terrible scene.
Whatever.
I hated that scene.
I do not believe you.
I told the writers I don't want to do that. I was in the middle of an injury and I hadn't worked out for about 6 months, and I said, "God, I can't do that." I can't do that. Not when the sexiest man's happening.
I can assure you, Ben.
Be advantageous for me.
Ben, I can assure you, you most definitely can do that, and I think you should be doing that in ED.
You think so?
Yeah.
You be my patient, and I'll check your abdomen.
Sure can,
Oh my
Dr.
God.
Love. You can come and check my... What? What's an... I just figured out what an abdomen... Okay.
This is getting weird.
I'm really... I'm a bit flustered now, but sure, you can check whatever the hell you like.
You're a bit flustered. I love it. I just test kept up.
I'm genuinely so sorry I beat you in this competition as well. It is.
No, you're not.
Do you have...
I'm sorry that you did.
Now that I honestly, I carry the sexiest man trophy with me everywhere I go. Do you have...
It's like that fight with... You ever see Mike Tyson? You love Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
He's a fan of Mike Tyson. Yeah?
Yeah.
The greatest boxer ever. And he loses to who? Buster Douglas, who's hopeless. Don't know how that happened, but weird shit happens.
I'll tell you how it happened.
Exactly how this is.
It's because Mike Tyson was sick from an STD that day, and I'm going to just throw it out there now. Maybe you've been floozing around too much.
I'm in ED.
Just before you go, do you have any tips for me as the sexiest man in New Zealand?
Have more than 2 phones.
That is horrible
That is
advice.
great advice.
Ben Mitchell, thank you so much. Sorry that Guy has dethroned you, but I promise he will take that trophy everywhere he goes. He's already started.
I am the champion.
You're the
my
sexiest.
friend. And Ben/TK from Shortland Street is the loser to the end. Sorry, Ben. I love you, babe.
Don't worry, Ben. You're still the sexiest man in my eyes.
Oh, you guys are gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
I don't know if I'm the sexiest man in my wife's eyes, but thank you very much.
Thanks,
See
Brian.
you later.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the bloody edge.
Wardrobe malfunctions are something that a lot of us have experienced, and if you're in that category, then call us 0800 The Edge or text us to 3343. We are opening up the wardrobe malfunction helpline, and this is because one of us on the show yesterday exposed a nut. And it automatically eliminates me from the equation. Guy, Clint, who would like to admit to that?
Sharyn, there's some stories are for on air and some stories for off air. this is definitely one for the off-air segment of the show.
But the thing is that we just don't care, and we want to tell the story because our listeners will think it's funny.
I feel... okay. We were filming something for Jono and Ben last night in the studio in front of the audience, as you do. And there was a segment involving me being the sexiest man, which involved me donning what I think is known as a G-string or a G-banger. Okay? I'm not proud of it. This is a bad start to the story.
What colour was it?
It was leopard print.
Oh, yeah.
Male G-string or lady G-string?
Normally, I think male, but I can't be sure, because it's one of those terrifying things where this whole thing wasn't thought through. Normally, if John and Ben go, hey, guy, we need you to wear a G-string, I would think twice about it, but I was rushing at 7 o'clock from this show. I didn't put one and two together, okay? So I get this thing, and it is tiny. Like, I thought it was broken. You get it? A G-string is literally made of strings. I feel so sorry for women who have to do this.
I wonder why they call them G-strings.
Yeah, but it's ridiculous how little it covers. You may as well just be naked.
It just covers the front.
I couldn't figure it out. I had to put my leg in through multiple holes to try and figure out how it worked. Eventually, I managed to get it to operate and got out there in front of the crowd. There's about 40 people there watching, including all my workmates and friends and stuff like that, okay? I'm standing there, and I need to do 2 takes of this shot. Basically, what it involves me doing is ripping off my tracksuit to unveil the G-string. Okay, the first take goes pretty well. I put back on my tracksuit. We go for a second take. I rip off the tracksuit and dance a little bit more vigorously than I did the first time. And I thought it was okay. Now, this is where it all goes slightly awkward. I walk back to the studio after wrapping myself in my tracksuit and trying to walk away with as much dignity as I can. This is the most naked I've ever been, by the way. And I get back to the dressing room, and I look down at the G-banger, and I notice that one of my nuts, my testicles, is exposed. And I think...
Which one?
The left one.
What's the left one's name?
I don't have a name for it. I'm not a psychopath.
Can we just, from now, can we name it Hector? Just so
no, that's so weird.
That's
Okay. So as I'm walking back to the dressing room, I think it must have happened as I was walking. So I go back, I dress up properly, I get back to the audience, and we continue on with the show. I say to the audience, just as a casual joke, I go, hey, by the way, guys, I just have an Aussie session. Did anyone see my testicle in that last shot? I didn't realise that they'd seen it. They all go, yes, we have seen it. How awkward is that? I exposed myself to like 40 people. I didn't even realise.
Is there a chance that this will be on the Jono and Ben at 10 episode tonight?
So last night I had to write an email to my producer, my boss, and also to the editor, just to say, hey guys, by the way, there might be some testicle problems. We might need to blur the shot for Jono and Ben at 10. So tonight on the show, watch out, because there could be a blurred shot, in which case you know they're blurring it because it was my testicle in shot. That's the most embarrassing moment in my life. I'm out.
If you do see it, just wave hello to Hector.
If you do see it, screen cap it and put it on the internet.
Yeah. And if you were there last night, then send us a picture if you got one.
So what was your wardrobe malfunction?
Matt, tell us about yours.
It was just after just before my 21st, I think. I was waiting for a taxi sitting across from this hot chick, and we were, kind of talking awkwardly, but, just passing time until the taxi turned up. Then she came and ended up sitting beside me, and, we ended up, long story short, we ended up sharing the taxi home, but I found out later it wasn't because of my awesome spade work that she came and sat beside me. It was because she could see up the kilt I was wearing.
Oh my God.
So it is true what people say about people in kilts. There really is nothing underneath there.
You want action? Wear a kilt into town. Every other girl that walks past will put her hand up your kilt to see if you've got a big on or not. So many hand jobs. It was awesome.
Whoa, Matt. That is full on.
Bring him back on for a second, because true or false, what happened at the last bit of the text message that you sent in? The girl you ended up going home in the taxi with?
Yeah, about 18 months after that night, I proposed and we got married, and now it's about 7 or 8 years later.
There you go.
Matt, that is so romantic. That must be quite good, though, because you must be pretty proud of your gear, because obviously you know that you're well endowed.
Oh, rumour has it. couple of kids later.
Oh, stop bragging about it.
A Scotsman never tells.
Wait, the couple of kids later, that doesn't work for a man, does it?
Why?
What do you mean?
Well, because isn't that an expression women use?
No.
I don't know what you're getting at.
Am I digging myself down a deep hole now?
so.
Yeah,
Should I
think
stop
so.
talking? Cool.
Definitely. Mandy, what was your wardrobe malfunction?
Mine was a knee-length pinstripe skirt, and I looked really nice in it, and I brought all this new underwear, and I'd gone off to visit some friends and went out to work and so forth. It was fine for sitting down and driving, but as soon as I bent down to pick up a puppy, the back of it split right up to the zip.
And did anyone witness this, Mandy?
Yeah, we were in the middle of the street.
Oh, that is the worst. And you'd be so angry at the dog as well. Be like, damn you, puppy.
Yeah, I was, because it was too cute.
I reckon. Oh,
Angry because it was too cute.
Well, at least you got an excuse to go shopping for another skirt, Mandy.
Let's take a few more.
Nicole, tell us about your wardrobe malfunction.
Oh, it's a bit embarrassing, but a few months ago I was at the local pool, just working on the old fitness as you do, and the local rugby team walks in. So I'm a bit embarrassed because I'm not the most fit of all people, and so I jump out of the pool and they're all smiling and waving at me, and I thought, oh, they're friendly. Then I realised my boobs are out.
I love that they didn't tell you they were out. They just smiled and waved.
Yeah, just, I thought, oh, they're nice boys.
Still got it? Oh, you would have had that moment go through your head, you're like, oh, yeah, look cool, you still got it. And then you realise, actually, no, I'm flashing everybody.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah.
You poor thing. Well, make sure you always check when you go to the swimming pool now, Nicole. Colin, welcome to the Wardrobe Malfunction Helpline. What happened to you?
Yeah, how you going? Yeah, when I used to work at a petrol station back when I was still at school, I bent over to pick up a gas bottle to put it on the wee stand and managed to rip my pants and my jocks at the same time.
Oh, at the same time?
Yeah.
How rotten must your pants and underpants have been for them both to tear through? Either that or
I think it was just the weight, so that, you bend over, pick it up, and yeah, it must have been a bit too tight for me. And
was it like perfectly down the seam as well, Colin?
It was perfect.
So
perfectly down the seam.
So you brown-eyed
I couldn't
the
exactly
forecourt.
just walk away and leave it, because it's like you can't exactly leave a gas bottle filling up by itself.
Wow, that is definitely getting some free stuff at the gas station, that's for sure.
There you go. All right. Well, watch out tonight on Jono and Ben at 10 for Sexy Guy and his sexy G-string.
If there's a bit that's blurred, you'll know why. Oh, my God.
Don't worry, mate. People probably won't even notice the blur.
I think that's where the term Buster Nut comes from.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the edge.
On the phone with us right now, we have got Maya Cotton, who you may have seen all over the internet today because she was doing some really pretty pictures and stuff on Instagram, and now she is off to New York to meet with some top model agencies. Maya, how did this all happen?
It started with Instagram. 62 models commented on one of my photos and they just said, would you like to come up to Auckland and see us? And from there I started working with them, and then with Ford, I guess it was the same thing.
Ford Models is like one of the biggest modelling agencies in New York, is that right?
Yeah, that is right, yeah.
That is crazy. So what sort of stuff are you going to be doing over there? Because here you've done big things. You've modelled for 27 names. You've been photographed by Lord's boyfriend. What was that like?
Yeah, that was really fun. That was my second sort of shoot, I guess. My first one was during that day, so I was a bit nervous about that, but yeah, it was really good. In New York, I guess I'm going to have a couple of meetings with them. I mean, it's going to be a bit slow at first just because I can't work over there until I'm 16.
Oh, wow.
So it's kind of just getting out there, I guess.
Maya, this is absolutely amazing. So let's just go back for any prospective models. Obviously, I'm 26 now, and I've kind of passed my use-by dates. For anyone else, you literally got your start from posting selfies on Instagram. Is that right?
Yeah, that is right. I really like fashion and the whole industry, and then I just kind of started by posting outfits and things like that, and yeah, they commented on a selfie.
So Maya, obviously you're pretty good at selfies then. How do you think you pull off the perfect selfie?
Oh, that's a tough question.
What do you do?
Good lighting.
Good lighting, tick that off.
Good filter.
Always.
Maybe a nice background, I'm not too sure. I was the one that they commented on, I was actually on holiday, so.
Oh, what's your favourite filter?
I have an app called VS CoCam that I often use.
Oh, that's a trick.
out.
So not Instagram.
Look out.
Not Instagram.
So when you do your photo shoots over in New York, Maya, you're going to be like, you need to use this filter, guys. It's my best filter.
Maya, you are literally living the teenage girl dream. You've been picked up from Instagram, and now you're heading to New York City. How's your peer group taking this? Are you getting much jealousy?
Oh, no, I'm not getting any jealousy. Everyone's been really supportive and excited for me. Yeah, it's been really good. No one's been...
I'm excited for you. You're living my dream, so congratulations. This is amazing.
Thank you. Yeah.
Maya, how old did you say you were one more time? 15?
Yeah, I've turned 15 Monday.
And you've done a photo shoot with Lord's boyfriend.
Yes.
Does anybody else here think that Lord's boyfriend is this weird snake charmer for 50 really talented 15-year-olds?
Whoa.
Like, he's got a knack for finding... Oh, it's come out all wrong.
Yeah,
It's come out wrong.
No.
Did he introduce himself as Lord's boyfriend? Was he like, hello, I'm Lord's boyfriend?
No.
Did he say no, my girlfriend Lord does stuff like this, maybe you should just put your head that way?
No, he actually didn't. He didn't mention Lord, no.
I've taken 1 or 2 successful photos in my time of a girl called Lord. You might have heard of her.
No, nothing like that. He didn't actually mention her, but that was really cool.
Maya, your story is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for talking to us, and good luck in New York. I'm sure you'll knock it out of the park, babs.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thanks so much.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Maya Cotton!
See ya.
Thanks, Maya.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the Edge.
You're listening to The Edge. This is Guy, Sharyn and Clint. That was 660. Only Gotta Enjoy the Ride. What a song it was indeed. This is Guy Williams, and you're also here with Clint Daddy and Sharyn Casey.
Hello.
Hey, why don't you play a bed under us? We're letting letting Guy control the desk right now because he keeps whinging that Clint's doing a crappy job. So why don't you play some background music for us? Of course.
So what song would you like, Sharyn?
Any song. What have you got?
I've got ED Sweeper, Music Demo 8.
Play that for us.
Yeah, play that.
Click on that. Get that come up, and then click on that. Okay, just okay. Okay, guys, you can't tease me too much. Okay, there's 5 screens in front of me.
Yeah.
Which one is the music? So that one's Facebook. That one's Vox Pro. That one's the phones. What are all these screens? Surely you don't need all these screens.
Just these two. You need
these
to
here,
use
okay.
the mouse to click on one of these grey squares.
Should I play part of some? What is it? What is Betty Who?
There you go. Play something.
Go on. Put something on there.
Great. So this is a banging track.
Yeah, you got to pull the music down.
Make it a bit quieter.
Make it quieter.
No, the other one.
It's too late. Okay,
what do you mean the other one? There's about 12 sliders here. This is quite a tricky job.
Yeah, well, now you appreciate how hard it is for Clint to do his job, and now you understand why he needs longer than half a millisecond to turn your mic off.
So now tell us, guide the voice break. Tell us where we're going with this one.
Okay,
what's coming up?
So in this voice break, we need to talk about something wacky. So I just saw there's a guy who went to jail. He went to jail for taking a selfie. Sorry. He took a selfie of himself, and that's how the police caught him. I just saw it on New Zealand here. We could talk about that's a wacky radio story, eh?
I can't hear you over this music that you're playing.
So we'll talk about that. Well, I was asked to do a bid. We'll talk about that. And
when are we going to talk about that?
And then coming up in the show, we always have Scandal.
If we're going to talk about it, we need to talk about it now. We don't have time to talk about it later.
No, now we've already talked about it. That was the thing. That was the break. That was it. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, to be honest, Clint's not contributing much as my job as the kind of the interesting comments guy.
I would like to say he's doing about as much as you normally do. It's just
something really negative and monotone. There you go.
Then laugh at yourself. There you go. You've nailed it. Now while I'm talking, can I be Guy now?
Can I just say that Clint's not carrying his sexiest man trophy? That's a bit of a shame.
That's you.
Breathing into the microphone is an important part of radio.
Okay, so now we've come. If you have a look over here, we've talked for long enough.
Yeah.
So now would be the time to.
Everyone's tuned out because we're shit.
So now you should play the air break.
Okay, now we're going to the ads. Thank you so much for listening to The Edge. This is Guy, mainly Guy, but also joined by Sharyn and Clint. Now to play the ads.
Turn it up.
To the ads. To the ad. Well, I'll just press random buttons and one of these will definitely do it.
Keep going.
Pressing buttons now.
No, those are the microphones.
Turning the microphone on and off.
There we go. Microphone's back on.
Okay, that was
play the
not
air break.
right
We're over time.
Just give me a clue, okay? You've proven your point.
It's on this. It's on this one somewhere.
Okay, I click on. There's a big play button here. That looks like it.
Justin Timberlake is bringing his electrifying world tour live show to New Zealand this October.
Turn the microphones off.
His show sold out instantly. Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the Edge.
It's time for Guy. Favourite stripper of the week. Oh, wow, it's a new segment. We just did some imaging for it, and it's time now for guys.
This isn't even a joke
Favourite
anymore.
stripper of the week.
It is. She's here. Your favourite stripper's here.
Please welcome
Where
to
is
the
she?
studio, originally from Waimate, the South Island, Miss Stripping Daisy! Yay!
Okay, if you're going to make up a fake stripper,
She's a
come with a better name than Stripping Daisy.
Stripping Daisy is her name.
It's my stripping name.
Yeah, hello, Stripping Daisy.
Hello.
What's it like being a stripper for Guy?
It's pretty tough work because he makes me work a lot because he's at the strip club all the time.
Is he very touchy?
Very touchy.
He's very handsy.
He's very handsy, but he's a big tipper.
Okay, put it all your hands together for Miss Stripper
Did
Daisy!
you just get me in here for that little bit and that's all you want to talk to me about?
Just wanted to congratulate you on being Guy's Stripper of the Week.
All right, should I strip while I'm here?
Well, I don't know, you may as well get your dick out.
Guy, I'm not a man stripper. I'm a
No,
lady
thank you,
stripper.
Daisy.
You sound like a man.
A lot of
Daisy.
durries.
Guy only prefers to pay for it.
A lot of durries.
Daisy, you sound a lot like Clint. Everyone, thank you so
It's
much
not
for listening
me.
to the podcast.
Daisy, are you me? No.
These guys are immature. We really appreciate you listening.
We're immature.
And
We're
we'll
not the
see
ones
you
spending
again
our
next
spare
week.
time. We spend our spare time with our loved ones. You spend
See you
yours with
later.
your loved ones you pay for.
Yeah, I'm going to the library to read a book. You own the strip club.
See you, Guy. Don't forget your computer.
The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.